Viewers here on the Sport Bible and Laola TV, very warm welcome here to Fenton Manor Sports Complex in Stoke-on-Trent. European City of Sport 2016. You're here for the action. European Championships qualifier, England-Greece. And we're just about to welcome the teams. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, please welcome our visitors here to Stoke this evening. Please welcome our visitors, the team from Greece. Yassa Selenas. Please welcome the players, Papageorgiou, Konstantinos Papageorgiou, the team from Greece, the Yassa Selenas. Okay, now make some noise. It's time for the England Leopards. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, please welcome into the arena, Pichford. Please give it up for Paul. And please welcome Sam Walker. European Championships qualifiers, the team championships for the Europeans in Luxembourg next year. Ladies and gentlemen, now that the teams are in position, please can I ask you to be upstanding for our national anthems, please. First of all, please be upstanding for the national anthem of Greece. And the national anthem for England. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, let the action begin. So once again, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, a total of 5 matches here this evening. Should it go the distance, it's the team to win 3 matches who will take the overall match. First on, please welcome both players for the first match in this European qualifier. For Greece, please welcome Konstantinos Papageorgiou. And for England, please welcome Pichford. Umpire is Dave Golden and assistant is Linda Reid. So first up for the Leopards, Pichford, 23 years old, highest world ranking of 39, currently world ranking coming out this evening, number 49 in the world. Part of that team that won the bronze in the World Team Championships earlier this year in Kuala Lumpur. An extraordinary performance by all the guys. Commonwealth Games silver medals in Team 2010, Team 2014 and mixed doubles in 2014, also in Glasgow. He won Commonwealth Games bronze medals, men's doubles 2010 and men's singles 2014, again in Glasgow. Currently playing in the French League in Hennebon. And for Greece, Konstantinos Papageorgiou, 37 years old, ranking of 141 in the world, playing at Olympiakos, SFP and also Rouen in France. European Championship medals, silver in the team in 2013, an extraordinary performance by Team Greece to take that silver in 2013. 8 times men's singles national champion. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, please make plenty of noise. Please welcome both players, Konstantinos Papageorgiou and Pichford.
Great atmosphere here in Stoke-on-Trent, the European City of Sport 2016, and you can see the two players at the table, Konstantinos Papageorgiou from Greece and Pichford from England. It is the best of 5 games. Each game is to 11 points, and the first player to win 3 games wins the match. The overall match is, of course, the best of 5 matches. First team, first country to win 3 matches, win the overall match. So the players enjoying a 2-minute pre-match practice at the moment. The umpire will be calling them to order very shortly. On ranking, Pichford, there he is on screen in the red shirt. Very strong attacking player. Attack strong on both wings, renowned for a very strong backhand topspin as well. Currently ranked at number 49 in the world. Has been as high as 39, but the gentleman on screen there in the blue shirt, he's dangerous. I know it's a long time ago, but back in 2003 at the World Championships in Paris, he beat Jan Ove Voldner, one of the all-time greats. But that's a good start by Pichford. What a great counter topspin. Held his ground, stayed close to the table, took the forehand topspin on. Good start for England.
1-1.
Just going for the backhand flick there. Pichford just caught the top edge of his racket, flew off the end of the table. Pichford now with his 2 serves. Oh, that's wonderful.
2-1.
Retrieving by Pichford. Papageorgiou did well in the rally there, forced Pichford away from the table. But the English player in fine form. And that was a great service there. Papageorgiou thought there was a lot of backspin. He came under the ball. There wasn't the backspin, so the ball popped up in the air. Pichford straight in with a strong topspin.
2-3.
Good tactics from Pichford there, the backhand down the line. Papageorgiou very strong with his forehand from the backhand side, so Pichford's got to keep him guessing where the ball's going.
3-all.
2 out of 2 on the Papageorgiou service, 3 points apiece. Players are entitled to towel down every 6 points, as you can see on the screen. 6 points has occurred. Both players taking the opportunity to compose themselves and towel down.
4-3.
Again, the returner serves a little bit loose from the Greek player. The ball popped up. You can see there, Pichford, clenched fist, punching the air. Delighted with his follow-up behind the serve. A little bit of good fortune for Papageorgiou there. Raised his arm, the ball just caught the edge of the table. 4 points each. Papageorgiou now with his 2 serves.
4-5. 5-all.
Just got underneath the returner serve a little bit too much. Pichford opened his racket. The ball popped up in the air. Papageorgiou pounced on the opportunity with that strong topspin into the body of Pichford.
6-5.
Pichford just dropping away from the table, giving himself that little bit more time, spinning up the back of the ball. Good variation.
Six-all.
A further 6 points have progressed, both players taking the opportunity to use the towel, to compose themselves. Papageorgiou, 2 serves to come.
7-6.
Very brave serve there. The long, fast serve deep into the backhand of Pichford from the Greek player.
Seven-all.
So just drifted long there from Papageorgiou. Pichford read it well. He knew the second bounce was coming over the baseline. Played a good topspin. 7 points each.
8-7.
A fast serve on the diagonal pays dividends.
Eight-all.
Just kicked off the table. The bounce a little bit higher than Pichford anticipated. And the score 8 points apiece. Just didn't quite get his racket over the top of the ball sufficiently. Just needed to close the angle a little bit. The flick return was the right choice. Just didn't quite get the racket angle correct. What a point. And what a forehand topspin from Pichford down the line. He kept the ball wide into Papageorgiou's backhand. Suddenly switched one down the line to win the point. 9 points each. Pichford now has the advantage of his serves to come. Slight favourite. Needs to get in behind the serve. Good tight serve. Maybe the long fast serve. But then in with a strong topspin behind the serve. So important.
9-10.
Well played. Papageorgiou there. Game point. Greece.
Ten-all.
Again, clenched fist, punch in the air. This means a lot to Liam Pichford. So important to get off to a good start. It's now 2 clear points. The first player to make 2 clear points, the winner of this first game.
10-11.
Returning his backhand. Short to his forehand. Technique now a lot of top players do. They come across to the forehand side, flick with the backhand. Didn't quite pull it off Pichford. Second game point for Papageorgiou.
11-all.
A well-constructed point there by Pichford. Played the angles well. In with a strong forehand topspin down the line. 11 points each. And they're the backhands that I was talking about at the beginning of this game. Very powerful Pichford when he's away from the table with that backhand. Pichford now with his first game point leads 12-11.
Net. 12-11.
Service had only just creeped over the net. A few groans in the crowd. And the backhand down the line, what a wonderful shot from Liam Pichford. He takes the first game 13-11 and leads one game to nil.
First game England, 13-11.
Liam Pichford, 13 points to 11. Remember, best of 5 each of these matches. Both players now going back to the respective coaches. For Greece, Kostas Vassaglis, and for England, Alan Cook.
Taking this young England team to new heights. Bronze medal at the World Championships, the World Team Championships in Kuala Lumpur earlier this year.
Second game, England.
Quarter-final spot in the team event at the Olympics in Rio. Top edge of the back, flies off the end of the table. First point to Papageorgiou. Just caught the edge of the table. Maybe it was the side, maybe it was the edge. Very close. Papageorgiou obviously feels it was good. Good backhand return of service from Pichford. And the long serve catches the top of the net, flies off the end of the table. And it's now 2 points each. Pichford with the service.
3-2.
Papageorgiou will be disappointed there. He did well. Played 2 or 3 very positive strokes, but missed the forehand topspin into the body of Pichford.
3-all.
Again, top edge, I should say, of Liam Pichford's bat. Flies off the end of the table, and it's 3 points each. Both players toweling down as they're entitled to do so. Not the best of services there from Papageorgiou. You either serve long and fast, or you keep it very tight over the net. That was in between the two, and he paid the price. Good flick down the line from Pichford. Took the ball at the top of the bounce, elbow, good wrist going through the back of the ball. 5-3. Backhand was so close. Missed the edge of the table by millimetres. Pichford still with a 5-4 lead. And his second serve coming up. Oh, that's a great return of service. Again, coming across to the forehand side of the table. Playing with the backhand. What a wonderful angle from Papageorgiou out wide to the forehand of Pichford. Containing well, Papageorgiou. Pichford got in with top spins, well blocked by Papageorgiou.
6-all.
See how much this means to Liam Pichford. The crowd certainly getting behind him here at Fenton Manor Sports Complex. Good crowd, as you can see in the background.
7-6.
Reverse action service from Pichford. The racket going away from the body. Side spin and going underneath the ball for a little bit of backspin. And that's 2 good
6-6.
points for Liam Pichford. He now leads 8-6. Papageorgiou with his 2 serves to come.
Seven, 8.
Pichford there just slightly mistimed the counter forehand topspin. It's caught the edge of the bat, flew off the end of the table. It looks like it's an awful mistake, but it's just a fraction out in the timing.
Eight all.
Tactics were good from Pichford. The backhand down the line was the right shot to play. It's a little bit tougher going down the line. The target's not quite as big as when you go on the diagonal. But it was good, positive play from Liam Pichford. And he now has his 2 serves to come.
9-8.
Slightly softer with the backhand, Pichford. Good variation in speed and spin. Backhand exchange on the diagonal. And it's Konstantinos Papageorgiou who comes out on top, and we have exactly the same score as we did in the first game, 9 points each. This time it's the Greek player who has the advantage of service. 37 years of age. Papageorgiou, a lot of experience. And he used it well there, a very brave, long, fast serve. Into the backhand of Pichford. Game point, Greece. And here we go again. It's the same scenario as the first game, 10 points each. Pichford saving a game point at 10-9. He's done it again in the second game. Alternate serving, first player to win 2 clear points. Come on, Liam Pichford. And there it is, what a good topspin into the body of Papageorgiou. A well-placed, powerful forehand stop spin. Tremendous skill level from Liam Pichford, who now has game point. And he's done it. He had Papageorgiou sat on the floor, but he still had to make a good topspin down the line. He did it. He wins the second game 12-10. He leads by 2 games to 0.
Fantastic rally there at the end, and it's a powerful pointer topspin on the forehand side from England's Liam Pichford to take game 2, 12 points to 10, and secures a 2-0 lead. Requires 1 more to get the Leopards off to a winning victory. 2-0, Liam Pichford.
And so the players once again back in their respective corners. Words of wisdom from the 2 coaches. Alan Cook doing a fine job so far. 2 very tense games. 13-11, 12-10, and there he is on the left. Played many games for England, Alan Cook. A little bit more concern in the Greek corner, 2 games to 0 down, but in fairness, Konstantinos Papageorgiou's played well. 13-11, 12-10. He's lost the first 2 games, the narrowest of margins. He's had game points in both of them. He led 10-9 in the first, 10-9 in the second. But as you can see on the screen, top right hand corner, the gentleman in the red shirt leads by 2 games to 0. He's 1 game away from winning this first match. Good backhand flick from Pichford. Read the spin well. Recovered well there, Pichford. The service took him by surprise. But that forehand topspin he went for down the line would have been a winner. 1 point each. Pichford with the 2 serves.
1-2.
Flick there just catches the top of the net, flicks it off the end of the table.
Three one.
Slightly anxious on that forehand topspin, Papageorgiou, but he's certainly looking to be positive. He's certainly looking to go for his shots. He needs to adopt a high-risk strategy here. He's 2-0 down. He needs to go for his shots. He needs to be positive. He needs to be brave. And he started well. He leads by 4 points to 2. Both players toweling down. Of course, in the old days, it was players toweling down every point, hence the introduction of the rule where you can only towel down every 6 points.
2-5.
Pichford there almost looking to curl that ball around the net. So a good start by the Greek player, 5-2. Play the angles well, a very well constructed point by Konstantinos Papageorgiou. And he's running away with this third game, 7-2. The 3 times English national champion Liam Pichford is certainly under the cosh in this third game, 8-2 down. He's got his 2 serves to come. He certainly needs these 2 points. There's the first. Good reverse action service. A lot of backspin on the ball. Just overhit the backhand topspin. Papageorgiou now has his 2 serves to come, leads 9-3. Seven game points. You do wonder if this was a slight relaxation by Pichford, albeit at the unconscious level. Led by 2 games to 0. And there, as you can see, he loses the third game. 11 points to 3, but still leads by 2 games to 1.
A strong third game there from Konstantinos Papageorgiou of Greece. Wins it 11 points to 3. Still Liam Pichford though with the advantage. 2 games to 1 in this first match of this European Championships qualifier.
And there Alan Cook, a little bit more work to do there for Alan Cook, having lost that third game, 11-3. But of course, you're 2-0 up. Both games were really close. There is a tendency, albeit as I said at the unconscious level, you just take your foot off the pedal a little bit. And of course at this level, when it's so close, if you do that, you relax 1%, then we've just seen how that can impact on the outcome of the game. 13-11, 12-10, first 2 games to Liam Pichford, then he loses the third, 11-3. He now needs to forget that game, and I'm sure that's exactly what Alan Cook has been telling him. Focus on being positive, serving well, getting in behind the service, not allowing Papageorgiou to get in with his strong top spins. So the service, the return of service, very, very important.
4th game, England to serve, love all.
4th game, Pichford to serve. That was a great block by Papageorgiou. The net cord by Pichford. It's always difficult to read the spin when it flicks off the net cord, but Papageorgiou did it well. Put a little bit of backspin on his block as well. Just the start the Greek player wanted, 2 points against the serve.
Reload. 1-3.
Pichford opens his account. And he has his 2 serves to come. 1-3. Oh, that's a good smash. Good top spins from Papageorgiou. And then when he got the ball a little bit higher, saw there how he lifted his bat at the start of the shot, hit through the back of the ball, the forehand smash. Not a lot of spin, but a lot of pace on the ball.
5-1.
So what a turnaround. Pichford wins the first 2 games, loses the third 11-3, 5-1 down in the fourth. Remember, it's the best of 5 games, first player to win 3. Pichford 1 game away from victory in this first match of the overall match.
The
third team in this group is the Netherlands, and Greece have already beaten the Netherlands. So they've started well in their European team campaign. And certainly Papageorgiou playing outstanding table tennis, particularly in the third and fourth games. Pichford's fighting back, big point. Pichford now with his 2 serves.
2-7.
The backhand block down the line just hits the edge of the table. Papageorgiou there just raises his hand to acknowledge his good fortune. Just overhitting the backhand on the diagonal, 3-7. Good topspin from Pichford. Spraying the ball around the table, that's what he has to do. He has to keep Papageorgiou guessing where the topspins are going. And then the backhand topspin hits the top of the net, flicks it off the end of the table. Big point there for Papageorgiou, keeps that 4-point lead. And a further 6 points has progressed. Both players taking the opportunity to towel down. Just compose themselves, think through the tactics. Pichford will have thought about this serve. Where is he going to serve to? And that's a great combination. The long fast serve, followed by a forehand topspin. A rocket down the line. This point for a lifeline. Oh, the backhand down the line. Again, just catches the top of the net. Shakes his head. Telling himself he should have gone on the diagonal. I'm not sure. Down the line, it's always good for me, but it is a little bit more difficult. And now, Papageorgiou, 5 game points. And there it is, at the first time of asking. Papageorgiou wins the 4th game, 11-5. And the stage is now set for a 5th and final game.
4th game goes the way of Konstantinos Papageorgiou of Greece, 11 points to 5. Levels the match at 2 games all. And in this first singles match here in Stoke, we're going to have a 5th and deciding game in this first singles match.
How things can change in 5 minutes. Liam Pichford, having won the first 2 games, he saved a game point in both of them, but he won the 13-11, 12-10. It was all going Pichford's way, and then in the blink of an eye almost, 11-3, 11-5 to Papageorgiou. And now nobody knows more than Alan Cook there on the left how important it is to get off to a good start in this 5th and final game. Pichford's not started well in the 3rd. He didn't start well in the 4th. He found himself 3 or 4 points down. And as we all know, it's tough
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for both players. Fifth and final decisive game. Konstantinos Papageorgiou of Greece and Liam Pichford of England.
So tough it is, tough it's going to be. And it's Papageorgiou with the serves. So important to get the start. It's a good start from Pichford. Good forehand topspin deep into the backhand of Papageorgiou. First point, England. Again, that backhand was well placed by Pichford. Didn't quite get it down the line, but he certainly played into the middle of the table, varied the direction, and now he has his two serves to come. Can he take 2 points with the service? There's the first one, the reverse action, coming under the ball, heavy backspin. And timeout has been called by the Greek coach.
So, first timeout of the evening is called by Team Greece there. Very close, fifth and final decisive game. A coach from Greece, Kostas Papageorgiou, calls timeout.
Each player has the opportunity to call timeout once during the match, and I think this is a very clever call by the Greek coach. It was so important for both players to make a good start, and quite clearly Pichford takes the first 3 points. The momentum very much with England. And how do you break the momentum? Let's take a break. Let's have a 1 minute break. Let's regroup, and let's hope we can take one of the first 2 points, or indeed the first 2 points, when we get back to the table. A pivotal moment coming up now in this match, and it's Pichford with his second serve in this sequence of 2, looking for his 4th point. There you go, momentum possibly broken, but Pichford is a tough player, mentally very strong. He'll be fighting for every point. That serve just caught the top of the net.
Two, three.
This is just what the Greek coach was hoping for. Time out, then a couple of points going his player's way. Oh, but what a great backhand down the line. That's mental toughness for you. Taking on a difficult shot under pressure. Almost punched that ball down the line. A wry smile there on the face of Konstantinos Papageorgiou. And so Pichford now leads 4-2. Players will change ends when the first player makes 5 points.
4-3.
Just a little bit soft behind the serve. Oh, that's wonderful table tennis by both players. Papageorgiou containing well, holding his ground, staying close to the table. Pichford playing great top spins from away from the table. This is truly world-class table tennis. 4 points each.
Let 4-all. Five, 4.
And indeed, it was 3-0 for Pichford. Timeout called. And it's Papageorgiou who leads 5-4 as the players change ends. And we've had a timeout called, this time by Alan Cook and England.
Timeout this time called by Alan Cook of England. Liam Pichford leading 5-4. Liam Pichford 5-4 up. Decisive fifth game.
Again, I think Alan Cook is absolutely spot on here with the timeout. Quite clearly, the momentum with Papageorgiou. He's taken 5 of the last 6 points. Remember, it was 3-0 for Pichford. It's now 5-4 for Papageorgiou. Slightly wrong on screen. I'm sure that'll be corrected shortly. But it's the gentleman in the blue shirt there who is leading 5-4. There's no question about that. And so the umpire calling the players back to the table. And this is now undoubtedly the crucial part of this first match. Nothing in it.
5-4.
A little bit more topspin on the ball. When Pichford thought didn't quite get the angle of his racket closed enough, in other words, getting his racket over the ball more. Trying to go back and down the line. Perhaps a fraction too far away from the table. The ball had dropped. Pichford now has only taken 1 of the last 8 points. He's fighting hard, look at that, punching the air. Well done, Liam Pichford, he's fighting for every single point, every single shot, putting his heart and soul into this one. Papageorgiou leads by 1 point, 7-6, second serve coming up. And he's done it. Well done, Liam Pichford, he's levelled it, 7 points each. Moving towards the business end of the final game in this first match. 2 games apiece, 7 points apiece. Pichford with his 2 serves. Oh, good topspin from Papageorgiou. Pichford placed it into his body, but he was able to get into position to play a strong topspin. Papageorgiou leads 8-7. Second service for Pichford coming up. Good backhands on the diagonal from Pichford. Eight points each. You can feel the tension here.
Nine-8.
Good positive play from Papageorgiou, 9-8, big point coming up. Oh, and he came across, flicked it with the backhand from the forehand side. It caught the top of the net, it went off the end of the table. And Papageorgiou now with 2 match points. Pichford has the advantage of his service. He's saved 1. 10-9. This really is tension. In the European city of sport, Stoke-on-Trent. He's done it. Well done, Liam Pichford. It's 10 points each. What a game of twists and turns. First player to make 2 clear points, Papageorgiou with the serve. He's got a match point. Pichford has won 3 consecutive points. Can he make it a 4th? First match to England if he can. Here we go. Let's service. Pichford still serving for the match. Oh, he missed the forehand topspin by a whisker. Just missed the edge of the table. 11 points each. What a first match this is. just missed. He was always on the back foot there, Liam Pichford. He's away from the table. He controlled well. He threw it back with topspin. He was waiting for the opportunity to get in with a strong topspin. When it came, he just didn't quite make it. Papageorgiou, third match point. Will it be third time lucky? Yes, it is. What an excellent performance by Konstantinos Papageorgiou. He takes the fifth game, 13 points to 11. What a great start by the Greek team. They now lead by 1-0. The overall match, of course, is the first team to win 3 matches, but it's Greece who lead by 1-0.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, what an incredible opening match. Liam Pichford just losing out. What a fight back by Konstantinos Papageorgiou to take the 5th game out 13-11 to take it 3-2. Give it up for both players, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Greece go 1-0. Next match will be straight back up.
Slight technical hitch down in the corner there. Nothing unsurmountable before our MC, Johnny Cowan, speaks to Konstantinos Papageorgiou. But just going back to that, it really was a gutsy effort by the Greek player.
I'm here courtside with Konstantinos Papageorgiou off that amazing opening match here in this European Championships qualifier. 3-2, 13-11 in the end there to take it. Konstantinos, amazing match. 2-0 behind, 3-0 even in the 5th game. You just kept fighting.
There's nothing else I can do. It's my job. I play every point. I think for every point, not for all the match. I lost the first 2 sets in the narrowest of with 2 points. I could win one of these 2 sets, but maybe then was different. I think Liam was a little bit relaxed after the first 2 sets. He thought it's gonna be more easy. Then I gained confidence point by point, and I could see that he was a little bit nervous, and this helped me be more confident.
And of course, not easy coming to an away venue with the home supporters, so you must be pleased with that performance.
Yeah, but sometimes it's easier to play abroad because you don't feel the pressure of the people. I think Liam felt a little bit more pressure because he was number 1. Of course, he's a much better player than I am, and he should win this match because it was very important. And maybe the people put him a little bit more pressure.
Fantastic, well done. Ladies and gentlemen, here in the arena in Stoke, please give it up for Konstantinos Papageorgiou. Fantastic performance. It's Greece 1, England 0. Next singles coming right up, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, Konstantinos.
And so, first match to Greece. What a great performance by Papageorgiou. And now we have the players coming out for the second match. Johnny Cowan now introducing the players.
World Championships in 1997, just up the road in Manchester.